a look at this place. It almost looks like a giant stack of banknotes, but it was actually once the most densely populated place on Earth, Kowloon, walled city. Can you believe it? In an area only about the size of 4 soccer fields, nearly 50,000 people once lived. To understand how extreme that is, let's compare it to other cities. In the United States, one of the most densely populated areas is Manhattan's Upper East Side. Its population density reaches about 60,000 people per square kilometer, but in Kowloon walled city, the density reached an incredible 1.9 million people per square kilometer. That's over 30 times higher. Even Turavi, the famous slum in India, often considered one of the most crowded places in the world, has a density of about 270,000 people per square kilometer. That's still only about 1/5 of Kowloon walled city. The history of this place dates back to the Song dynasty. At the time, it was just a small military fort guarded by a handful of soldiers. Later, because of its strategic location, it gradually became a trading hub for foreign merchants. But that prosperity didn't last long, as tensions grew between China and Britain, and after the Opium Wars, Hong Kong and Kowloon were ceded to Britain. Kowloon walled city became a strange political gray zone between the Qing government and the British. Although the Qing once built walls and even set up official offices there, neither side truly wanted to manage it. Eventually, both governments largely ignored it. The area became a place with almost no real authority. During World War II, when Hong Kong was occupied by Japan, the walled city turned into a refuge for the poor, and for refugees, large numbers of people began pouring in. From that point on, Kowloon walled city grew wildly and uncontrollably. In just a few decades, the population multiplied 5 times over. Buildings grew taller and taller, reaching up to 14 stories. The structures became so dense that most residents lived in darkness, rarely seeing sunlight. Only people living along the outer edges or near small gaps between buildings could experience daylight, and the difference between day and night. Although 50,000 people lived here, the entire city had only 8 public water taps for drinking water. Some residents had to walk long distances every day just to collect water. Power outages and water shortages were simply part of daily life. There was also no organized waste management. Garbage was often thrown onto rooftops or into the narrow gaps between buildings. Most residents did not pay electric bills. Electrical wires were illegally connected and tangled throughout the city in chaotic webs. Yet strangely, despite these conditions, the city never experienced a major fire. Even though there was no government control, that didn't mean there was no order. Local gangs actually ran the community. They collected protection fees from residents. In such a lawless place, it naturally became a haven for illegal activities. People involved in crime often hid here. Prostitution, drug trade, gang violence, and illegal clinics were common inside the city. Eventually, both the British and Chinese governments could no longer tolerate this lawless zone. Despite protests from tens of thousands of residents, the two governments jointly decided to demolish Kowloon walled city. This strange place, woven together with history, different cultures, and countless stories, finally came to an end. In 1993,